All right, shalom, 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 giving all praises and glories to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harakah HaKadash, and double honors to all the apostles, all the bishops, a great millstone where there's truth from, and peace and mercy, the hopeful elect that is pushing toward all four corners to the sincerity. On the brother Kawam Gabar coming back with another lesson to edify the body. Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, the house of David, and the Lord's willing is edifying video and through the Spirit. First and foremost, like all the apostles, Apostle Gabar says, we give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Shai for this truth, this wisdom, and understanding to understand what time we live in, to understand His will, to understand His motive, to understand His desires, to understand that His desire is to bring home His children, the elect, and the 1/3, and the whole nation, because the whole nation of Israel is going to be in the kingdom of heaven, because the Lord is about to bring the kingdom of heaven on earth as it is in heaven. That's Matthew 6, right? So hey, we got to continue to walk circumspectly more so than ever, because we're living in a time, redeeming the times, because the days are evil, man. The days are evil. So we look up this word circumspectly. It means the meaning to careful to, right? And it says, what is another word for circumspectly? Some common synonyms of circumspect are cautious, chary, if I'm saying that right, or chary, and worry. Well, all these words mean prudently, watching, right? Watchful, right? Let's get a precept. Let's go to Proverbs. These words, these scriptures are living water, right? This is verse 1. A good name is rather to be chosen than great riches, because everything is about the great riches of this place, of the world we live in, is going to come to naught, because the elites of this world, the wicked, they want to bring in this new system, right? With a new world, they want the NWO. They're bringing this new NWO, right? But who is pushing? Who's backing that? Because Esau's not that. We're not that goddamn bright, man. None of us are that. None of us are that goddamn bright. We're not that fucking smart, man. Esau's not that smart. We're not that smart. But we're smart. We got the wisdom, knowledge, understanding of Yahweh Bashim Shai, so that makes us smart. We ain't smart on our own ways and stuff, you know. It says a good name is rather to be chosen than great riches. The good name, the Lord put His name back on us, right? The Israelites, which means Yasha Allah in the Hebrew, means He, Prince of Powers. Right? Hey, we got the riches. Right? And loving favor rather than silver and gold. Then the riches and poor meet together. The Lord, Yahweh Bashim Shai, is maker of them all. You see? He's the one who sets things up and takes things apart. Because His name is being preached through all the whole world again. You know? This is the point. Word circumspectly is another word for prudent. To careful to. Right? A prudent man foreseeth the evil. Are we not in evil? Evil means what? Ill means bad. Eve means times. We're in bad times, man. Right? And it says, a prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself. How do we hide ourselves? In the name of the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Shai. We're in the shadows of the Almighty. The righteous run into it and is safe. You know? But the simple pass on and are punished. Who's the simple? Our people, you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. You're the simple ones because the Lord is preaching his word. The word has gone out, man. This gospel of the kingdom shall be preached to all the world. Then the end shall come. The Lord's word is out, man. And he's about to turn the lights out, man. You know? It says, by humility and the fear of the Lord are riches and honor and life. You see? We fear the Lord. You know? So let's get to Ephesians 15 and 5. 5 and 15 and 16 through 18. It says, walk circumspectly. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise. Because he said, fools pass on and are punished, right? Redeeming the time, because the days are evil. Let's look up that word circumspect in the blue letter.
Strong's G 199. Akribos.
Akribos, right? It means diligently, perfectly, circumspectly, right? Exactly, circumspectly, diligently, perfectly, right? Are we not doing that? It also means exactly, accurately. You can't fumble the ball, which is what? This truth. We can't leave this truth, or the Lord's oh man, that's crazy, man. How you have this truth in earthen vessels. What would cause you to even think about that? If you're not in the spirit, guess what's going to happen? The Lord's going to leave you out there in the cold, in the rain, in the snow, in the sleet, right? Because there's no covering for you, right? It says diligently, right? Diligently means what? Let's look up that word diligently. The definition for diligently. Diligent. It means having or showing care of consciousness, Salakia, in one's work or duties, right? Let's hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear the Lord and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. Ecclesiastes 12 and 13, right? Hard work, industrious. This is hard work. A couple weeks ago, a customer, I work at Trader Joe's, and one customer said, "You got some big hands." And I'm looking at my hands. My hands are not that big. And he said, "Are you a carpenter?" That's spiritual. Because who was a carpenter? Who was the Joseph was a carpenter, but Yahweh Shai is a master carpenter. He's building. He's always been building. He's going to continue to build. And guess what? We're going to fall in the same stead. Right? Having or showing a care of continuous. Let's look at. Let's see.
Conscientiousness.
Let's get it again.
Conscientiousness.
Conscientiousness. The quality of wishing to be, the quality of wishing to do one's work or duty well or thoroughly. Are we not doing this? Are we not doing this to the best of our ability? Look at our apostles. Look at the bishops of Great Millstone. Look at the men. Are they not doing the work diligently? Are they not consciously looking at their own self, examining their own self? Are we not doing that? Or am I not doing that? I'm doing that to the best of my ability. You know? So let's go back to Ephesians. Diligently, perfectly, circumspectly, right? Let's go back to it. And it says, see then that you walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. We're living in the worst time ever, the worst days ever, because this time, these have to happen. Let's go to, there's a time in this season, right? Let's go to Ecclesiastes 3 and 1, and then let's jump down to 3. Down to 8, it says, to everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under heaven. Right? Verse 8, a time to love. That's not we're not in that time, but we're in a time of hate, in a time of war, in a time of peace. These two, time of hate and time of war, we're in that now. The time of love and the time of peace is in the kingdom. But this has to happen for us to be this time has to happen for us to enter into the kingdom of heaven. Because the kingdom of heaven, there's not gonna be any war, any hate. We hate Esau. It's a perfect hatred. You know? But guess what? We ain't gonna hit our brothers. We ain't gonna hit our sisters. We ain't gonna hit our mothers. We ain't gonna hit our fathers. We ain't gonna hit our children. We're gonna help each other like it back then. Before the split, the northern and the southern kingdom. King Solomon's sons, Rehoboam and Jeroboam. That's when all hell broke loose, man. That's when we looked at our brother with an evil eye. We want to pop our brothers' wives and stuff. That's wicked. But now we understand. Now we don't. In the truth, we don't even think like that. Right? We don't even think like that, man. It's crazy. It's beautiful, man. This truth is captivating. Right? It says, redeeming the time because the days are evil. Wherefore be ye unwise, be ye not unwise, but understand what the will of the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Shai is. This is the now we understand what the will of the Lord is. Right? We understand that. Right? Wherefore be ye not unwise, but understand what the will of the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Shai is, and be not drunken with wine. It's okay to drink, but don't drink in excess. Don't drink to get drunk, to fumble and bust your head open. Because when you drink in excess, you lose everything. You lose your consciousness. You lose your self-worth. You know, you don't know what day it is. You don't know where you live. You don't know what time it is. You just drunk as hell, man. This is the point. And be not drunken with wine. Be not drunken with wine, wherein is excess, but be filled with the Spirit. Now we got to walk in the Spirit more so than ever. You know, right? Let's get Matthew 10 and 16. And it says, behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise and be therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves. What that means is you know the truth, but don't strike it every time. Just roll it out. Just let it go off your shoulders. All right. And guess what? I'm working on it every day of my life, man. I know I slip up, but my heart's in the right place, man. My mind's in the right place to know that, hey, this is the will of the Lord, man. This is the will of the Lord. He puts us in situations to see if we're walking in the Spirit, if we're being circumspect or not. Because he's the one who's testing us. He's the one who's trying us, right? And it says, behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Everyone's a wolf trying to strike and bite us down. You know? Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves. We gotta be harmless, because we are harmless, man. We know where our help comes from Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. And this let me grab one more script. This is let me get Philippians. All praises to the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. Hold on for a second. This is Philippians Philippians 1 and verse 25, start the 25th verse. And having this confidence, I know that I shall abide and continue with you all for your furtherness and joy of faith, that your rejoicing may be more abundant in Yahushua Mashiach for me, by my coming to you again. This was Paul was talking to the church of Philippi, you know. Hey, this is rejoice in the Lord. Rejoice in the Lord, because you have the truth. We have this truth in earthen vessels, right? Verse 27. Only let your conversation be as it becometh the gospel of Hamashiach, that whether I come and see you or else be absent, I may hear of your affairs, that ye stand fast in one spirit, with one mind, striving together for faith of the gospel. Because our elders listen, they watch our videos, they check up on us to see how we doing, and guess what? They report back to the elder apostles, and the elder apostles they watch us too. They watch hey, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is watching us, man. You know, that's beautiful, man. Verse 27 again. Only let your conversation be as it becometh the gospel of Hamashiach, that whether I come and see you or else be absent, I may hear of your affairs, that ye stand fast in one spirit, with one mind, striving together for the faith of the gospel. Be circumspect, because the days are evil, man. We got to continue to pray for each other, continue to talk to each other, you know, uplift each other. If a brother needs help, don't be afraid to ask for help. I'm speaking foremost to myself and foremost, you know. But hey, man, all we got to do is walk in the Spirit, and we'll be, the Lord is our guide, you know. Let's close out with, go back to Ephesians 6 and 10 through 18. It says, finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord Yahweh Bashim Shai, in the power of his might, and put on the whole armor of Yahweh, that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil, because he's about to come with that trickery, man. He's about to deceive the world, the whole world. But the Lord said in Job 12 and 16, here is wisdom and strength, right? Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's just get it. With him is strength and wisdom. The deceived and the deceiver are his. So the Lord is about to bring this the master deceiver, which he created to be the master deceiver. But Yahweh Bashim Shai is the master of the master deceivers. If you get my drift. Right? With him is strength and wisdom. The deceiver and the deceiver are his. So it don't matter, man. You got to understand where it's coming from, what's happening. We got to understand that. And I think we do. Through the Spirit, we do. Right? Verse 11 again says, put on the whole armor of Yahweh, Bashim El Shai, that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. And who is bringing wickedness? Who brought that? Esau. Who? The Lord created him to bring it. Right? The Lord is controlling him to do everything. The Lord is controlling the right-hand side, the Lord is controlling the left-hand side. We understand that. The men of the Lord understand that. The Lord is willing unto the end. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of Yahweh, Bashim El Shai, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, having done all to stand. When he told all the men to gird up your loins as a man. Right? And it says, stand therefore having your loins girded about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness. He told us to put on the helmet of salvation. The breastplate is the whole armor, man. That's the Lord's breaking it down to us. The helmet, the breastplate of righteousness, right? And with your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. So when you have the armor, the full armor on, you have the gospel of peace. You're walking circumspectly. You're being harmless as a dove. You know? Right? Verse 16, above all, take the shield of faith. Because the Lord told us, when I return, shall I find faith in the earth? It's all about faith. If you're lacking faith, if I'm lacking faith, we're praying for faith. I'm praying for faith. And the Lord is already going to give us the faith because he already knows what we need. You know? It's beautiful. This is true. This is it, man. This is it. We ain't got to look no further. We ain't got to look for the truth. The Lord presented the truth for us, and guess what? We believe the truth. Right? It says, above all, take the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the devil, of the wicked, and take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of Yahweh. Right? Praying always with all prayer and supplication in the Spirit, and watching thereunto you with all perseverance and supplication for all the saints, the elect. Because we know that the saints are the Israelites, but it's talking to the elect. It's not talking to the whole nation of Israel, man. It's only talking to a remnant, a small remnant. It was always about the small remnant. Look at Noah. Look at Joshua and Caleb, Moses. Look at the disciples. Right? Look at our elder apostles. Look at the elder bishops, the brothers. That's the saints. We're praying for them. Because he told Jeremiah, pray not for these people. Pray not for our people. Pray not. You know? So with that, I'm giving all praise and glories to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Harakah HaKadash, and double honors to elder apostles, elder bishops, a great millstone where we learned this truth from. And peace and mercy, hopefully like Shalom, DTA Abba Kwama Shalom.